Welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Welcome to the Nightly Strange, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, D-Mac Uno. Live and direct from my mama's basement. How's everybody doing today? Special guest in the building, Cuddy 100.
What's happening?
Rozzy, the Washington State champ.
Yeah, Northwest Pro, you know, out the Nick Lions Den while we raising the ball on the audio dosing, baby. What's good, everybody?
Damn, and Miss Amber.
Hi.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, man.
Gucci.
I can't even complain about my day. I think I'm just going to dead-ass take this year.
Yeah, for sure. Once again, I'd like to thank Lions Den for inviting me out to the show they had there on Bainbridge Island. It was cracking. It was nice. Everybody had their masks on. Let's get into this. Now, I want to talk about sports. Not really sports, but I want to say this to people. I am a fair weather fan. I like to admit that. You know what I'm saying? I always see people online, they be like, oh, let's talk about the Lakers. Oh, the Lakers got all these players. Yeah, man, don't try to jump on the bandwagon now. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. I ain't got a team no more. They sold the Sonics.
Yep.
Shit. You know, when they sold the Sonics, I was like, in the NBA, I was like, damn, I ain't got a team no more. So I'm just going to pick the worst team in the NBA. And I became a Clippers fan. But then they got good. So now I'm a fair weather fan. I follow LeBron James. I don't care who it is.
Yep.
I like to watch the Seahawks, but if they're losing, I'm going to turn that shit off. I don't care what kind of sport it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to root for whoever I want. I feel bad for those people that actually invest in that shit. I have never bought a piece of sports memorabilia in my damn life.
Damn, I always been a Seahawks
Nope.
fan.
Not me.
Whoa.
When I was a kid, I used to root for the Redskins because I thought that was our team. You know what I'm saying?
Different Washington player.
Exactly. Someone had to tell me that shit. Just like
Yep.
someone had to tell me RuPaul was a man.
Think about it, nigga.
I was like, damn, RuPaul's beautiful. And they were like, nah, bro, look, we gotta tell you a little story. I was like, that's a man?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I am a fair weather fan. I don't care what it is. Boxing, basketball, baseball. Actually, I don't watch baseball anymore.
Nah.
Boxing, where's that?
Yeah, I like boxing. I like to watch the boxing on ESPN.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, the young dudes and they be
Hungry.
scrapping. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
Devontae
saying?
Davis.
They fighting hungry.
Oh, I couldn't name a single boxer.
Well,
Besides
let's see
Mike
here.
Tyson.
I
Tyson
met
Fury.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
Let's see here. Yeah, Deontay Wilder,
Tyson Fury. Yeah, we watched that. I watched that fight with you at your house.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
Wilder got beat up.
disappointing.
But he's not a technical boxer, bro.
No, he's not.
He kept looking for that
Slugging.
that one knockout punch.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He was just burning himself out. Tyson Fury was just dodging his shit. Bop, 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 bop.
Beat his ass.
Yeah, whooped him, man.
Fuck
Okay.
him up.
Well, what about Logan Paul and all these YouTubers? trying to box?
Right, you know why
Shit
people are
is
watching that
funny.
shit? Because it's money.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like,
for
everyone
sure.
wants to watch them get knocked out, and everyone fighting them is like, yo, I'm gonna take that paycheck.
Right. Well, I don't know if you've seen Blueface's fight.
No, I saw clips of it. He beat the dude up.
And then he beat up a crazy fan that ran into the fucking
Yeah.
into the ring.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. That was that bare knuckle fighting.
You know, a fight, not boxing.
I remember that
or
shit.
What I miss is what was the one with Butterbean in it?
Oh, that's the Tough Man
Tough
competition.
Man contest.
That's
Yeah.
where Mr. T got famous.
Mr. T for real?
Yeah.
He's still
Mr.
alive
T,
too. I follow
pity the
him
fool.
on Twitter.
Yeah, no. I didn't say that. His quote, "I pity the fool." No. I love Mr. T, and Mr. T with him, he got picked up by them tough when he went to Tough Man competition. He was beating motherfuckers up left and right. He was whooping that ass.
Well, that's equivalent to backyard boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah. That was backyard boxing, backyard wrestling. Yeah, that's where they came from.
What's his name? Used to do backyard boxing or fighting.
Kimbo
It was-
Kimbo
Slice.
Slice.
Yeah, Kimbo Slice. Oh yeah.
He got
Another one.
famous behind that. But
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he went to UFC and got beat up.
Yeah, well, shit, those guys are professionals.
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah,
he
those
was a
guys
backyard
train their
fight-
ass-
He was a backyard fighter. Now
Yeah,
this dude
and
is
he
training
was this
wrestling,
alpha.
jiu-jitsu, and all
Yeah,
that
he
other
was
shit.
as alpha in, chunking them up, slugging you
Going
out
head-
and shit.
heads up.
And see, that's why, there's tons of UFC fighters that didn't make it, but they still got the skills. That's why I carry a gun.
Yeah.
I'm too old and out of shape to be fighting with anybody. I'm not about to just here knuckle up with you. I'm gonna give you a warning, like, yo, bro, I don't think you want to do this. It's gonna be a mistake, and it's gonna be your last one in life.
That was legit.
And I
Yeah.
stand there and they look at me and they be like, you know what? He's right, and they walk away.
Yeah.
And if
you
they
know
don't, I shoot them, pow. Then I stand on their body and wait for the police because I'm the only witness.
And unfortunately, I can't do that.
Hey, motherfuckers gonna get it. You know what's crazy? I've seen a lot of people getting hacked on Facebook.
Yes.
Like, I like to tell everybody, stop clicking on them links. If someone sends you a link, hey, I saw this picture of you. No, you did not.
No, you did
Yeah.
not.
No, you did not. If someone's like, hey, I got some money for you. No, they do not.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, you shouldn't trust anybody on your Facebook that ain't updated their profile picture in 2 years.
Or hadn't talked to you.
Or if
Yeah,
you
Because
really
I
don't
get
know.
people. I get people who I rarely talk to and everything else, and I was like, yeah, you've been hacked. And one of them was actually my mom's friend, church friend.
But
from
she clicked
church.
on the wrong link.
Yeah.
I always get all these women nowadays. It's like, oh, check out, come talk to me on WhatsApp. I'm like, hold on. And then you look at the
no.
profile picture, right? And she's white. Then you go to the next picture. Now she's black. Then she's Asian. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no, either they're from Ghana, Africa, or India, and got a whole bunch of their friends on there,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm not approving you. Delete.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Report-
say this because I'm not. It's nothing against my African people, but you gotta
No.
watch out for the Nigerians.
Actually, no, they
Yeah.
caught the Nigerian scammer.
Yeah, they
it
caught-
was an
yeah, they
80,
caught
it was
just one.
no, it was an 80-year-old white dude in Louisiana. They
Mhm.
caught him. He was the one scamming everybody. He was the one sending all them emails. Google that
Calling
shit.
cap on me.
Google that shit.
You
There
got
was
hush
this one
puppy.
time where like this guy was like, "Oh, I just want to send you money. I just want to be your sugar daddy and all this stuff."
No, you don't.
And so I kept like writing back. I was like, "Whatever, this is a scam. Leave me alone." And then I clicked on the profile picture, and it was actually a lady. And I was like, "What the hell?"
I would send
Did
that money.
she chip you out?
I'm like, yeah, where the money at though? Send it over.
Right? That's what I said too. I was
This
like,
is my Cash App.
I was like, send it over first. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they'll get you.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a crazy story I always think about. There was this dude in China, and he sued his wife because because she gave birth to an ugly baby. Right? But this was the catch. This was the catch. Now the woman had spent like $10,000 on plastic surgery to make herself look beautiful.
So she was an ugly bitch. from
So
the
she
rip.
had basically was faking who she was. So when they had a baby, he was like, "Damn, this baby's ugly as shit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the court like went in his favor. They're like, "Well, yeah, the baby's ugly as shit." And
Right.
she misrepresented herself. So he was awarded money.
No, she properly represented herself. He misinterpreted who the bitch was.
No, she had a plastic surgery and she acted like she didn't. You know, it's crazy. People will get that plastic surgery and stuff, but like your kids still gonna come out the way they looking.
Right. Well, absolutely, because
Mhm.
the baby didn't get plastic surgery just because the mom had plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That goes to show, like, what you eat's not gonna make me shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jay-Z
So-
hotline.
Absolutely.
Hotline. You know, also
cheers.
yes, cheers to that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I want to talk about fast food workers and their attitudes. For some reason, I don't understand. Every time I go to get
Oh,
fast food,
God.
people don't like their jobs and they wait till I get there to express it.
Hold up. Have you ever worked fast food?
Yes, I worked at KFC.
You did work at KFC. right?
I sure did. I worked and I'll never go back. I'd rather sell drugs.
Never.
So, I don't know.
never.
I worked at fast food.
I would
before.
rather sell drugs
Ah.
on the
I'm just saying,
street.
customers they're mean.
They're assholes.
They are.
Yeah.
Like, even right before they like start ordering, they have an attitude with you
Yeah, you know
for
what's crazy?
no reason.
I went when you was in the hospital the other day. I went there, and this lady started screaming at the nurses,
Mhm.
"Help me! Help me! I got chest pains!" And she's screaming at them, just loud as fuck. "I can't hear you!" Da, da, da. And I finally was just like, "Yo," I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "Stop yelling at these people. They're trying to help you." You know what I'm saying? Everyone's looking at me, and then the nurses were like, "Thank you," because you know people you
Yeah,
can't
they
say nothing. You can't
'cause
say
they
nothing.
work
You know what I'm
there,
saying? So I want everybody to do that. Step up.
Yeah.
You know it's
For
crazy
sure.
because people will cuss out a fast food worker, a retail worker because they know they can.
Yeah, and not just that,
Yeah.
because their life sucks. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
everybody, once you confront them, they don't want no problems because they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna calm the fuck down." You know what I'm saying? But like, everybody needs to step up and do your part in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stand
treat
up
people
for people
kindly,
that can't. Yeah.
and treat people how you want to be treated.
That's
She'll
why it's
go a
like
lot
if
better.
I ever quit my
Shit.
job, I want I'll be like, "Yo, give me the worst people you can for that day." Because I want to cuss everybody the fuck out. Then you can tell them that you fired me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's crazy. I buy a lotto ticket, and before I go to work, I check my lotto ticket. And I'm like, didn't win, gotta go in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I always have a thing, like, I'm always like, every time I had a job, I always, like, I check my lotto ticket, and I'm gonna go in there and walk in, like, playing music on, like, a Bluetooth speaker. You know what I'm saying? Come in there with some middle fingers, fucking throw my uniform off, fart, fucking knock shit down, and stroll the fuck out that bitch.
So that's why I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans, so I don't have to worry about going to work.
I was gonna start our OnlyFans, like have dad bods and shit, You know, saying where like I got Daisy Dukes and I'm like changing oil and cleaning out the gutters and shit. But then I don't want my kids to find that later on and be like, damn, Dad, this is you. I'm like, yeah. Have my belly out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I look like a gummy bear, but I'm shaved.
Not really the kids' friends, because that's who's gonna bust.
Well, I mean, like why? I look at them. I'd be like, yo, you gotta look at your. Why is your friends looking at me?
Exactly. Well, you heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, during the pandemic, there was a lot of women that jumped on them OnlyFans. But you know, it's crazy. I can Google you and I can search your name on Twitter and see them titties. Right. Them pictures is out there.
Hey, you know what? Hell yeah. Shoot. Hey, I love watching the titties on Twitter.
I know. You know what's crazy, bro? Every time you like some titties on Twitter, it shows everybody that you follow.
Yeah.
That you like them titties. I be like, damn.
I guess it's better than liking them.
But it was crazy. I'm on Twitter, bro. If I want to look for some titties, I go follow this rapper named Young Bleed from back in the day.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he likes all the titties. I gotta be cautious too. I be at work and I open up Twitter and there's a girl sucking dick and I'm like, holy shit. And they be like, what you watching? What you watch? That's on Twitter? I'm like, yeah. You click the wrong thing, you go see some titties. Twitter's lit, bro.
Shout out to Twitter.
You go searching for shit. You put in MILF and you see some chick and she's older with some titties, but then she got a penis. You're like, where the fuck that come from?
Yeah. Like, hey, what the hell?
That's just like the movie Crying Game, bro. That threw me off as a little kid.
Oh yeah, that shit.
I think it was. It wasn't the fact that he was kissing on the woman and he went down and she had a dick, but it was the fact that she had a dick and it was limp.
Oh hell no!
I was like, bro, you just put all that work in on her neck, all the way down her body, and she still ain't hard for you.
That shit's crazy.
But
at the same time, this nigga just said he thought RuPaul looked good. So
yeah, I was a kid. I didn't know. You know what's crazy?
What the fuck?
You know what's crazy? Like when I was a kid, one time I had a friend staying the night, right? And so I was like, man, let's watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? So we're downstairs, and I grabbed this movie, and I can't remember what it was called, but it showed like a dude on there, a black dude, and say a white lady, and their clothes are kind of torn. I was like, oh, cool, let's pop this in. So we pop it in, and I'm like, man, what's going on? It looks like she's hurting him. Right. I was like, what's going on? Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was a porno. I didn't know. It was one of my dad's pornos. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching the film and I'm like, holy shit, bro, look at my pants. Yeah. I had a boner. My friend was like, me too. Right. And I was like, damn. I was like, let's go show my mom. So we run upstairs, right? And I'm like, yo, mom, look. And she's like, what are y'all watching? And she comes out there and takes. I'm like, no, it's cool. We can keep watching it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And that was the birth of D Mac Uno.
Yes. That was my mild addiction to like porn. Right. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so back in the day it was like you had to have VHS tapes or magazines.
Right.
Or betas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like you trying to like fast forward through the dick sucking scenes.
Yep. Because those are boring.
They're boring, like I have nobody here. Now at my old age, I'm so porned out, bro. The only porn I look for I watch Korean softcore porn.
Korean, sorry, what the fuck?
Yes, I can't understand what they're saying, so I make it up as I go.
No screenplay, homie. Bang buzz.
The Korean porn, they show you everything. Japanese porn,
it's all bleeped out.
Yeah, it's bleeped out with the intercourse because they say it's a sin to show puberty.
No, the Korean porn's like that too. It's just softcore.
It is.
Make up my own story.
Similar story to Mac Uno's.
But I only like I only like porn with a storyline. I don't like it when you turn it on and they just start fucking. I'm like, no, like, yo, hey, I came here to fix the electricity. Yeah, I bet you did.
So me and my brothers walk into our friend's house at a young age and happen to see a VHS tape. We grab it. It says Captain Ron on it. So I'm like, I like Captain Ron. Good movie. Yep. So I take Captain Ron to my homie's house, which we were walking to. You know what I mean? And we pop it in because we didn't have shit else to do. So 10 minutes into the movie, Captain Ron cuts the fuck off, and it's a full-fledged porno. So we take this tape home. Me and my brother, we thought we scored. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, we come home from school. My dad done took damn Captain Ron out the fucking VCR in our bedroom. He's watching Captain Ron. Refuses to give the motherfucker back.
Yo, one time, because like back in the day, like as kids, like we always had to like watch porn together as a group. One time we're watching porn, right, and there's this video called Valley Girls. Yeah. And we're watching this shit, and it's like the scene where like the girls, they're like basically the plot of the movie is like they're trying to get money so they can go shop at the mall or whatever. Right. Anyways, the girl goes to his house, she's playing pool. We're watching that shit. We're like, yo, that's Mr. Anderson. Yeah, our science teacher from junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're like, nah. I'm like, look.
That's
Yeah.
a porno mustache. That's why.
No, it was Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
So I'm in class, right? I'm in class, right?
John Holmes.
And he said some slick shit. And he's like, you know, I'm asking the question. He gave me some slick answers because he didn't like me. I was like, oh, like Valley Girls? And he jumps back like, you know what I'm saying? So I gave the
that
cop.
nigga teach the social studies too, didn't he?
But he was a creepo though. All the girls, like, you know, when you're in junior, the girls in junior high would like try to wear like, you know, revealing clothes. You're trying to come into your, but all they'd be like, yo, he creeps me out. He always looks down our shirts, tries to look up our skirts, staring at our asses and shit. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But then you see him in the Valley Girls porno. You know what I'm saying? He's in there. Like his shit is online. You can look him up. Mr. Anderson from the Central Kitsap School District used to make porn, and he made porn about
Damn.
sleeping with underage girls.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
You can check that out. You know what's crazy? Also, bro, I don't trust people that deny climate change or that take Cheeto dust and wipe it off their fingers.
You gotta scrape that shit with your teeth for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, I want some of them in the.
I'll say, how can you
Yeah,
build
I
up
mean-
so much dust of Cheeto on your finger and be like, you know what? Put this shit on a napkin.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's a
wipe it
waste.
on your fucking clothes
No.
No.
or on someone's couch.
I use my socks.
That's nasty.
Shit.
What do you mean that's nasty, bro? You ain't
I
got
just
no
mean
napkins. Use your
period, like
fucking socks.
just
Well,
okay.
shit.
I approve that because I would rather see that than on A, my couch, B,
Fuck your couch.
fucking shirt,
Fuck your couch, nigga.
yeah, or your pants. That's disgusting. Inside
Right.
your pocket socks or your boxers.
I was quoting fucking Dave Chappelle the other day. I ain't yelling. This the way I talk. You ain't never seen my movie? Pulp Fiction? That's a good one. Deep Blue Sea? A shark ate me. Fucking shark ate me. Now drink,
that was
bitch. My favorite Dave Chappelle skit though is the player haters ball, bro.
Yes.
I love that shit. Like when they were doing the photo flip and they got to Rosie O'Donnell and Dave Chappelle said, "Yo, that's the kind of woman that wears underwears with dick holes in them." I fell out.
Yeah.
I fell out.
Yeah. Or
That-
where the player haters went to the past.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
shit.
Pistol
Hella
whip
funny.
Hitler.
That was hella funny.
Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
no.
Every time Charlie Murphy starts shaking when he gets in the role of Buck Nasty.
Yeah.
I'd like to put some water in Buck Nasty Mama dish.
He's like beautiful on the weekend. Beautiful does stunts for Little Richard in gay movies.
Yeah, that shit was up.
I think you should just stop by then because that shit was funny.
That's just hella
But
funny.
hey, I like the white family that was the last name happened to be Nigger.
The nigga family. He's like, oh, this racism is killing
Oh
me.
yeah, the niggas is gonna come over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what bugs me out? I still see people in the pandemic wearing masks under their nose.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand you were trying to like fight the good fight when the pandemic first started. Like, I have to wear a mask, but I'm not gonna wear the mask, so I'm gonna have it under my nose. Now, since they have vaccinations and you're out here and you don't have to wear a mask and you still have one on under your nose, you look fucking stupid.
Yeah, what's the point?
What's
Not
the
only
point?
that,
Yeah.
like, what about the people that like wear their mask like on their chin, like all the time?
Yeah, take it off
Like, why the hell do you have a mask on if you're just wearing
under
it
your
on
chin.
your chin?
They
Like,
don't want to
Mhm.
affect people's balls.
It don't make no
You
damn
don't have a
sense.
helmet for a chin strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, people they're ridiculous. For me, I'm gonna keep my mask on. I like it. I feel like a vigilante. I feel like Batman, but I'm broke.
Absolutely.
I be walking right. I was like walking today, and some lady was like walking behind me, and she got hella close, and I said, "Oh snaps!" I said, "Marbles," and I like I dropped. And people they be like, "Oh, you're funny." I'm like, yeah, every time, motherfucker, every time. I don't play that shit.
Yeah, the mask is definitely a privilege. Like I used to get jealous of the Arabic women that got to wear masks all the time, and so I don't know.
That's horrible. You can't even see your wife before you get to.
Yeah.
They get to
fuck.
see them.
What's the difference, bro?
Sure.
Like women be having filters online and shit.
I'm talking
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
life.
they
shit,
do.
though.
They do.
They
They
do.
like, yeah. You see the filters, like, what's under that? What's under all that makeup?
I fell for a filter.
Those are
a
called
couple
beer
times.
goggles. Randy, you fell for more than one.
Nah, you know, I be slick about it. Like, you know, you'll have
Well,
random
I
women
mean-
hit you up or whatever. Like, you ain't a real
Hey.
person. They'd be like, yes, I am. I'm like, well, prove it. I was like, go get a piece of paper, write Bananas 22 on it, and hold it up next to your face and take a
Right.
picture. And they'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
because you ain't a real person.
Go in the kitchen, open the fucking refrigerator door, and locate your milk or eggs.
Yeah.
and take a picture next to that shit.
Yeah, no, I say
Same
but
distance.
Bananas 22, bro. Like
Right.
throws them off every time.
Most of these girls can't spell sometimes. No offense to
Most
Yeah.
people,
women.
most people,
Aw.
bro. I can't
A
spell.
lot of
Oh,
them
that
can't.
hurt
I
my
can't.
heart.
I can't spell sometimes, bro.
If
I'm-
it
I
wasn't
know.
for Gwen Stefani, Bananas, girls would not know how to spell banana.
If it
Thank
wasn't,
you.
if it wasn't for the invention of spell check on my phone, I'd be like,
Right.
I kind of get close to the word, and I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah,
I'm
boom.
there with that. I'm there with
Yeah,
that.
spell check be saving my life, bro.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
nigga.
Like I tell my kids, like I don't like to use words I can't spell.
Right.
Yeah, but
Hey, I like the
indubitably.
microphone.
Right.
Hey, I like the microphone. I
Yeah,
can say that
absolutely.
clearly. Guess what? Bam.
But you gotta walk clear. Like
Right.
for me, I got like a southern like accent because I talk to my dad or whatever. Or about, hey man, how you doing? Oh, saying like that sound.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
Boomhauer and shit.
That's what I do when bill collectors call me. Put on an accent.
yeah.
When the fucking Indian scammers call me, like my son be
Ooh.
he today they called, right? The lady called and my son like he hears it,
Right.
he's like let me get him, dad, let me get him. I was like, no,
Right.
watch this. And the lady gives the whole spill, right, about like going to an all inclusive fucking place or whatever, like resort.
Right.
And so she gets done talking, I was like, what? And I was like, just be quiet. And she's like, hello? Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Hello? And I was just like quiet the whole time. He's like, what you? I was like, just to fuck with him.
Right.
But I mean, they call me. I was like, they call me something. I was like, hey, what's going on with you, man? I was like, I know it's a scam. How's your day going? He's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, glad you're cool with it.
Get this.
Man, they
So
hung
that-
up on my black ass.
So the dude calls me from the U.S. Or the Social Security Administration.
Yes, yes.
Now
I get
this
those
dude,
calls.
I'm not gonna say who we hire, who we don't hire, and I'm not racist and don't take this in that way or manner. But this dude is straight from India,
Yep.
but he's saying he works for the U.S.
No,
Social-
U.S. District
U.S.
Attorney's
government, yeah.
office.
But you know what's crazy?
Something
Like,
up there.
before you finish your story, I let everybody know. Anytime they call you and say they're calling from any kind of business, you have to realize that the business will only call you if you ask them to call you.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So he's calling and he's talking about my Social Security. They need to check something or whatever. And I'm thinking like, dude, I could barely understand you.
Right? I'm
And
like, work
like-
on your English,
Yeah.
homie.
So like, there's
Yeah.
no
I just
way in
mock
hell
them.
you got hired for this administration.
They get so mad. I just mock them.
Well, I mean, that's kind of again borderline racist or whatever.
Nah, who
so
gives a
I'm
fuck?
not gonna mock you, but I'm trying to understand why are you calling me inquiring about my Social Security number?
Black people.
We're having technical difficulties at the moment. Someone probably almost said something incriminating or people are fighting. We might let you know, but right now we have to make a show. We'll be right back on in a minute.
Bro, like,
This
because they don't know what's going on. I love it. Like, I go into the bank, I'll be like, yeah, I'm here to make a withdrawal.
The-
Right.
Yeah, and
Remember
this
when you
dude.
could even wear like sunglasses into the bank?
Yeah,
it's crazy,
you
like,
with
and
no
now,
bandanas,
like-
no hat, no
Right?
nothing.
You know what's
and
crazy,
now,
like-
well-
you could just cover up your whole identity.
Well, anybody trying to rob a bank these days is stupid. Like, it's not. People, you think you rob a bank? That's like old Wild West shit where they have $30,000 sitting there. You walk into the bank, and as soon as you walk into the teller, they have a camera in your fucking face.
Absolutely.
When you ask for your money, when you take your money, they like, how do you want your dividends? You tell them whatever, and there's a machine next to them. They print up and it shoots your money out. Like they ain't giving you shit.
Not only that, like these days, like trying to rob a bank, there's no money. Like there's no. I'm dead serious. I do bank runs all the time, and every time I have to call them and ask them, like, hey, do you have ones? Do you have quarters? Do you have fives? Oh no, we don't have that today. Try back.
What bank you
Yeah,
going
that's
to?
change.
No, that's like
No, I know there's a change shortage. Wait, which bank are you going to?
Kids at bank.
Kids, yeah.
wow.
Yo, I remember back at Kitsap Bank on fucking Wheaton Way here in Kitsap County in Bremerton.
Yep.
One year that bank got robbed like 24 times in a year. No, so the motherfucker that kept robbing, the bank got robbed so much they had to remodel the whole bank. The motherfucker he came every like week or 2 weeks to rob this bank, right? And they showed this picture because he kept dressing in like disguises.
Right.
Like
I
when.
thought it was Key Bank.
No, that was Key Bank because
thought
No,
so.
it was
It-
Kitsap.
it-
Kitsap Bank. Kitsap Bank, right across from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, okay.
He
okay.
robbed it so much. One time he came dressed as Colonel Sanders. It was like they had all the costume pictures of him robbing this bank.
Nah.
Every 2 weeks he would just come and rob the fucking bank.
Are
You
you
gotta
fucking
give that guy some
serious?
extra money for his creativity.
I gave him some credit. I was like, bro, come on. I was like, they're stupid. This teller's stupid because she keeps giving you money. And you're
Yeah.
just, like, how does she not
You
recognize
know,
it?
that
It's
was
an inside
probably
job.
an inside job if
But
it's
here's
coming
the
from
situation.
me. I mean,
Speaking on bank
Jesus.
robberies, they don't tell you how much banks get robbed, because if you had any idea how many banks actually get robbed daily, there would be more bank robberies. They try
Yeah.
to keep that shit on the low.
Like for me,
But
it's
this
like go ahead.
I was gonna say this is Kitsap County. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be
No, we
like
have tons of
posted
crime.
everywhere.
No, we have tons of crime. They just don't
Like-
report it. Just like Bainbridge Island, bro. Like they have, like what was it? In Kitsap County, Bainbridge Island. I think it was last year, or the year before. They had more murders per capita than the rest of the county,
Yeah.
but they keep it down. Like I remember, I was on the island one time, bro, and this dude, like, they were his girlfriend. They're in the car. The girlfriend was overdosing on heroin. Old girl, he opens the door and pushes her out the car, leaves her on the street to fucking die.
You didn't love her.
Mobs downtown. The cops is chasing him. He rams into the cop car. They hop out. They smoke his ass. Couple weeks later, some dude is on the fucking his boat or whatever on the marina in Bainbridge Island, and he just whips out a fucking, you know what I'm saying, assault rifle
Right.
and starts shooting at the fucking houses off the shore. Boom, they
was
roll up on
lit.
him, smoke his ass.
Yeah.
A couple weeks later, another dude drives on from Kingston, bro, and he's at the high school trying to fucking break into the bathroom to, like, you know, rape girls and shit. Fucking, they chase him out, they smoke his ass too.
They should have.
Yeah, yeah, he should have died. You know, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Bainbridge they had a lot of murders. You know, they have a lot of crime on there, but they hide that shit.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, they
'cause,
do.
I
They
believe
play
that's
low-key.
more wealthier people. that
I met a
live
lady
there.
once. She was like, she's like, the people broke into my house. They went to the back door and took the door off the hinges. And I was like, why are your hinges on the outside? She's like, they took the door off the hinges and took the door and then robbed the house.
She deserved to be robbed.
I was like, did they leave the door? She's like, no, they took the door too. I said, damn, the fuck?
Hey,
You needed
shoot.
a door for
Hey,
practice.
one of my friends that used to live down the street, when her house got robbed, they took everything, including the kitchen and the fucking toilet.
And see me back in the day, bro, when I had my
The
other place,
toilet.
you know what I'm
The
saying? I always
toilet.
made sure I had
the
shit in my
fucking
house
toilet.
that was like, it was good for me to use, but it's not good enough for you to take to the pawn shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you'd be like, ah, shit, I only get nothing?
Right.
Nothing? Damn, let me go give
Yeah.
it back to him. Like, you robbed me, bro, it's you practicing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, I thank you guys for coming to the Nightly Strain. Does anybody want to give any shout outs to anybody? Any
Oh,
promos
yeah.
y'all want to push?
Oh, definitely.
Most
Hold on here.
definitely.
Let me go ahead and.
And get off your OnlyFans?
Uh,
He on here looking
Yep.
for Tang, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no!
Happy birthday
actually-
to my homegirl Allie. I was supposed to be at her house while I was nightly stranging with the.
Oh, you can still go. You got some Tang over there.
Yeah, I'm about to slide over there shortly.
Well, actually, let's see here. On the 15th, Northwest Pro, we're gonna be wrestling at least like 4 times this month and stuff like that. The first show will be at Lakewood. No. Actually, the first show will be at McCleary. It's a back-to-school gimmick and all that good stuff. You can bring some school supplies and stuff like that over there. And
School supplies get you a cheaper entry.
oh yeah. You just get
Yo,
closer to the
Michael
ring.
Jordan meme. Fuck them kids.
Well, shoot, and you know, Northwest Pro, we always go back to the Key Peninsula Civic Center. I'll be defending my title, and also I'll be defending my title at another wrestling promotion called TPW.
I'm about to say, bro. He said that's how my mom said. That's how my mom said. She from originally from Arkansas. She'd be like, "Oh, you watching wrestling?"
Yep.
Yeah, wrestling.
shoot. Oh yeah, I got
the
that
first
shit
time
from
I
my
heard that, I
grandmama.
was like, "What's wrestling?" I thought it was wrestling.
Oh yeah, Southerners they do that because I remember one time my grandmama, I call her Granny. Me and Michael always be wrestling. She'd be like, "Michael, Randy, stop that wrestling."
Yo, we used to wrestle as kids, right? And Randy was bigger than us, so we'd always be like, we'd have the pills, be like, "Oh, it's a chair, you gotta lay down," and like we'd fly off the couch, give the elbow smashes and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
We fucking his shit up.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? What that learn how to be a jobber? Guess what? You just get you a bunch of your friends roughhousing. You're the biggest one. Guess what? You better suck it up and take that shit. And
Yeah.
I sure did.
And for those who don't know, just because Randy be wrestling and shit, he will really whip your ass.
He
in
will.
real life.
He will.
In
You know, it's
real
crazy.
life.
I mean, we would go places with
In real
Randy,
life.
right? Before we cut off, we would go places with Randy, right? And people would be flexing, and they'd be like, "Look at all us, like, you know, we big Negroes and shit." And they look at Randy like, "I'll beat your ass," and Randy
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, sure." I ain't never seen Randy lose a fight.
Yeah, Randy might be a little quirky. Some may say goofy.
Actually, you know what?
That's my nigga.
he
He's
almost-
funny as hell, but he will whip your ass.
Fuck that shit. I had a party once at my house, right? And and everybody's leaving, and you know, pulls up, and I'm gonna bleep his name out. And him and Randy is beefing at the time, and so Randy's standing there, and they all leaving. I'm like, Randy, don't say nothing. And he says something, so fuck, he brushes him in the yard. right?
Oh, he's about to beat his ass.
No, they start scrapping
Oh yeah.
in front of my house, right? They're scrapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, yo, get off my property, bro. Both y'all, get off my property. And so the hose was out, right? So I pull the hose,
Right.
and it trips them both. He falls on top of Randy because Randy was getting in his ass. And I was like, fuck, I fucked it up. But anyways, I took the hose and started spraying both them motherfuckers
Right.
in the face.
Was I there for that?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
I think you
I
was.
think I was.
Yeah,
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 you was
yeah.
there.
And I'm like, get off my property. Spraying him in the face. Get off my property. He's like, stop spraying me, cuz.
I
Stop
remember
spraying me,
that.
cuz.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck you,
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Get off my property, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then it was crazy. Like, I threw the party. Only like 2 girls were there. Then after the party was over,
I couldn't have been there.
all my homegirls started calling me. Like 10, 12 homegirls was like, why didn't you invite me? I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
One time I threw a party here and I took a picture on top of my dad's couch, right? And I had like 3 girls in front of me.
Yeah.
And I took a picture and my dad was like, he's like, yo, not only did you throw a party at my house when I wasn't here,
Right.
not only did you have people in my living room and you standing on my couch, but you took a
Right.
goddamn picture and go leave it around for me to find it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, R&P to Pops, you know what I'm saying? The Master
Yeah,
Blast.
most
I
definitely. Rest in
remember,
peace.
yeah, definitely rest in peace and everything
Yeah.
else. I remember the day that he showed me that picture. I was cracking up low key. I was like, damn.
I
But
remember
back in my
that
head,
day.
I was cracking the fuck up because, yeah, I was locked up in Canada at that time. Yeah, that's another.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
You want to shout out to
Oh, no.
anybody?
No,
Turmoil,
All
baby.
right, for sure, for sure. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightly Strange. I am D Mac Uno. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange.